Hello to all you beautiful beings tuning into today's message. This is the Crow's Nest, and I'm your host, Crystaljoy, Wounded Healer. And what we have for you in this video is a general message for the collective. So for those of you who are new to tarot and the terms that we use, the collective being the human race. So if you're here, that's you. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. What we're going to do for you today is we're going to start with some tarot as what it is that you need to be aware of for your day and what it is that you need to be focusing on. And to follow that, we're going to use some angel number messages for your guidance today. And I'm feeling that there's an urgent message that needs to come through for someone, because as I started to cleanse the cards, I hope you can hear it in the background of the video, there was a crow. Crows are very symbolic to us here. But it was quite prominent in making itself known. It was quite vocal as I was cleansing the cards, and as I was talking about we're going to be using the tarot for what it is that you need to be aware of for your day. My throat chakra kind of clammed up a little bit, so you may have heard me when I was speaking. My throat kind of got a little funny for a second. So I'm feeling that there is really definitely a message that needs to come through today. So I'm excited to jump into it. So we're gonna dive right in. And if you are new to my videos, we do things a little bit differently here. And the reason for that is because so many people are still learning about tarot and so many things in regards to their spiritual journey. So if it is your first time tuning in, again, we do things a little differently here. Okay, so we're just going to dive right into what it is that everyone needs to be aware of and focusing on for today. Okay, now I already went ahead and cleansed the cards, so we're going to do our shuffle already. Cards feel jumpy already. There's already a message that's wanting to come through. Wow. So as I was shuffling, the World card actually flew out. It was actually my ring finger that knocked it out of the deck as I was splitting. You saw that? So the World card, it did come out upright, and it's talking about completion, integration, accomplishment, and travel. Okay, so for those of you, forgive the glare there. I am working on my lighting. We're just settling into the new nest here. So with this full moon that we just had, we literally just had the eclipse super early this morning. And this eclipse, everything that this eclipse was about was closing off cycles, being able to end cycles that just don't suit us anymore, being able to have that completion so that we can be more open and receptive to creative opportunities that we might be working on or ideas that might be coming to us. So we're going to put that back in the deck. I don't feel like that's the overall message for today, but you know, we have this World card coming out, so I feel like that really does speak to the message that we are going to get. I'm just going to continue with our shuffle. And sometimes I do take the cards that come out as I'm shuffling, but I feel like there is something else that the cards want to tell us today. All right, so what does the collective need to be aware of for today? What do we need to be focusing on? So the cards are jumpy. I hope you're seeing this. Okay, what do we need to be aware of? What does the collective need to be focusing on? Okay. What is the overall theme for today for the collective? Okay, let's see if changing the question helps, because now we're not getting nothing, so maybe that World card was what we needed. Okay, so what is the theme for today? I like how that card jumped. All right, so the Two of Wands came out in reverse. So this is talking about personal goals, inner alignment, fear of the unknown, and lack of planning. So again, I think this is really speaking to that Moon card, or the World card. I said Moon card because again, we just had the moon. So this Two of Wands in reverse is really talking about that World card that came out. So we have this full moon that's just phased out, this lunar eclipse. That was the blood moon. It was a super moon. There was a lot of power and a lot of messages behind what this moon signified for us. And it really did tie into, again, that World card, having this completions and opening ourselves up to new projects, new energies that are going to be coming in. And now we have this Two of Wands that's coming out in reverse for you. So again, we're talking about personal goals. So what this moon is allowing for you, now that we've passed through this eclipse energy, we're still in the shadow of it. However, what I'm feeling for you is that now that this moon has eclipsed, it's reached its totality, and so now there has been a completion in a cycle for you, and it's opening you up to that new opportunity for you is in regards to personal goals that you have. So whether that be in regards to relationships, your career, creative projects that you might be working on. Maybe you are someone who's involved in the arts, I'm hearing, involved in music, something like that. So could be opening you up for some personal goals in along those lines. Also talking about inner alignment. So it's allowing you to feel more at ease. I'm hearing ease is the word. And so you are able to find yourself in a position of better alignment. And if you are someone who you are feeling like you might be a little bit of out of alignment, that's a strong message that you should be finding ways to kind of tap back in so that you can get back on track for these personal goals that this energy is really helping you to excel forward towards. Now, fear of the unknown, sometimes we do fear the unknown. Fear is one of the strongest negative emotions that we can experience. And so it can really hold us back sometimes. And talking about the inner alignment, what comes up for me when I'm thinking about inner alignment and fear of unknown is inner healing. So if you have a fear, something that's holding you back, ask yourself, what is this fear? Where did it come from? How long have I been holding on to this fear? And does it suit me today? Okay, now we're this moon energy, we're in the shadow of it, it's phasing out. So there are habits, behaviors, thought processes that just no longer suit you. So ask yourself, does this fear suit the current energy that I'm in today? Or is this something that I should let go of so that I can move forward? And then also a lack of planning. So again, I feel that now you're really being opened up to being able to be more organized in terms of planning. So with the personal goals that you have, this moon energy is helping you to open yourself up to being able to plan better so that you can achieve those personal goals. And if you're someone who you're feeling a bit frustration in regards to why am I not reaching my goals, ask yourself, am I really putting in the time and the effort to do the planning? Because it's really important. Okay. And I'm also hearing too about pausing in between. So really important too sometimes, if we're going from one project to the next too quickly, we're not giving ourselves time to pause and to plan the next project accordingly. So I'm feeling that that's also something strong for someone here today. But let's go ahead and get our angel number guidance and see what those messages hold for you in terms of what your guidance is. Okay, so this is what you need to be focusing on and aware of. So how are we going to focus on this, and how are we going to carry this awareness with us for the day? Okay. Oops. Oh, there's two there that want to come out. I am going to peek at them because when they come out like that for me, oh wow, it always means something strong for me. So sorry if you don't like when I take the cards before I shuffle. But this is very accurate. The 35, number 35 came out with number 888. This moon was a lot about manifestation. So if you haven't seen my video about the new moon the full moon, the eclipse energy, if you did not see that video, check it out. We talked a lot about how this moon was going to be giving us a strong ability for manifestation. So angel number 35 talks about positive life changes are ahead for you. Okay, so literally everything we were just talking about. Also, your passions and your life purpose may come into question or review. So again, this lack of planning, your fear of the unknown, things coming into question. Ask yourself again, is what's holding me back? Is it something that I need to allow to continue to hold me back? I'm hearing weigh me down as well. So there might be something that's really heavy for someone that really is making them feel, I'm seeing someone like tied down by heavy chains. So you really do feel, stuck in a situation. Number 888 as well is talking about money as incoming. It's about financial abundance and aligning with your financial desires. So going back to this Two of Wands and talking about those personal goals, I was talking about how it could relate to career. So angel number 888 is here to tell you that if that is something that you are working on, don't have fear in regards to if maybe you're feeling like things aren't working out the way that you thought that they would, or you're not seeing the progression that you had hoped, or you're not reaching your goals on target. Don't let that become a fear that's going to hold you back, because your angels are here to let you know that your financial abundance is coming to you. So just stand firm stand firm. I was going to say in your ground, but just stand firm, because everything that you are working on, there is success for you. And again, this moon energy really did have so many of us feeling, some pent up energy, some frustration, some feeling held back, and a little bit discouraged, a little disconnected from our intuition. But again, the eclipse has reached its totality. We're now in its shadow. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to start to see a lot of that heavier energy that the moon brought about lift for us. All of that negative energy, all of the beliefs and the thought processes that we no longer needed to carry with us, that moon is now going to take all of that away for us. So in the next couple of weeks, as that moon furthers itself from us, we're going to start to feel a lot more light. We're going to think a lot less about those things that we have been releasing in this time, and we're going to be able to move forward a lot more strongly and fiercely. I'm hearing fierce. I'm actually seeing I don't know if you've ever seen that TV show Xena the Warrior Princess, like just full on like warrior mode. I actually saw that just now as I was thinking about the word fierce. So think about that. If you've never seen Xena, look her up, look into that. That's the energy that I'm feeling for you being able to move forward in this message for you today. Okay, so that's what I have for you all. Thank you so much for tuning into the Crow's Nest. I'm Crystal Joy, Wounded Healer, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.